Yeah. We are live. Good morning. It's Saturday.
Yes, sir. Another special Saturday.
Always good when it's time for the DanYo&Tita podcast.
It's always good.
You know what I mean?
You gotta get hyped, man.
Yes, time to get up. I brought the bow tie back for another week.
Yeah, man, you look like you're gonna sell about 10 BIM pies today.
I'm about to sell 20. I'm doubling up on 25. And I brought bean soup, too.
I'm with it, man.
I might dress up like the FOI. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's going to be a great show today. Man, so I'm glad to see y'all today. It's been a great week. You know, our Christmas is coming up in a couple of weeks, too. You know what I'm saying?
Don't remind me.
We taking a break here, huh? When we taking a break?
I think we might, not next week, but maybe the week
after.
We may take a little break.
So Christmas week?
Yeah, Christmas week. We may, you know us. We never know what we're going to do. But let's introduce ourselves. I go by the name of DanYo.
I'm Tita.
Aisha.
I'm Dip to the lean.
You already know. I like pushing buttons down here.
You know that.
I know that. But you're the one that violated the Facebook.
Oh my God.
Making threats.
Seriously?
He likes pressing your buttons, huh, Tita?
Oh, he does too.
Tita got her first violation on Facebook for making threats. Terrorist threats.
You have been the ultimate violator.
Right.
I still don't understand how I got in trouble.
Definitely. You never understand. Let's get the show started. I'm going to shout out our sponsors because they keep the lights on for us. So shout out not Wayward Kid. Awkward Fly, man. So it's a new website, Awkward Fly, the new sponsor of the DanYo&Tita podcast.
Yep.
Go like their Facebook page, Awkward Fly. Follow them on IG, Awkward Fly, and awkwardfly.com.
Yeah.
So artists you want your music reviewed or fashion, anything, hit them up, man. We get some writers for y'all over there. Who else we got?
I shine, you shine, we shine detailing.
Yeah.
Make your car shine like new.
Definitely. You know they just did the
dollar raffle.
The
dollar detail.
I forgot her name. I don't want to say her name wrong, but she won it.
No, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Nicole Brown. Somebody won it.
Somebody won.
John, this guy named Mr. John Jackson, he put $20 in there.
Wow.
Try to get that free.
And still lost?
Still lost. Still lost, man.
Try to stack the deck and still
like $100.
Yeah, right. But shout out to We Shine for doing that dollar rock.
Yeah, man, We Shine's always doing them. We got Butch's Wings and Things. Come get these wings and things. They always posting great plates and great dishes. Definitely. We got Taco Tuesdays and several other dishes that they're also including. Yeah. I think they're also doing meal prep also now. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Check out Butch's Wings and Things.
And they actually are doing like a dinner night thing too.
Oh wow,
so
wow.
It depends on what you want. You know, bring the two. It's like a restaurant.
Yeah, man.
So,
oh man, they're stepping up their game, man.
Yeah, dinner date. So me and Tita might do a dinner date.
Yeah, check it out, man.
So y'all should do it too. Who else we got? Who else we got, Tita?
We have Ms. Joanna Muhammad. She's our top donator. Her book is out, So the Bible Told Me So. Check it out on Amazon. And it's going good.
Yeah, make sure you type in, when you go to Amazon, type in Joe and Dumas. D-U-M-A-S.
Muhammad. And her birthday's coming up, so.
You had to say that.
Yes, I did.
Remind me.
And for graphics?
What we got for graphics?
Trinity Solutions for all your printing, graphics, and advertisement needs.
Yes, definitely. Good people over there. All right, let's start the show, y'all. We have a special guest in the building.
Man.
This man is
returning VIP.
Honor guest, definitely.
Yes, definitely honored.
Definitely. A leader in the community.
Definitely.
Impacts the community. Has helped a lot of people in the community.
Definitely.
We have community leader, Mr.
Tim C.
What?
Hey.
Welcome to the show. Always excited to have you here, man.
Yes, sir. I think you currently hold the record for the appearances on the DanYo&Tita podcast.
I think so.
Is that most appearances?
Yeah, most appearances.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
That's it, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so get on for that right there.
Yeah, but we're always learning from Tim C. So that's the dope part.
Definitely.
To be in the same room as people like you is make us feel like more honored and we learn and we become better people.
Yeah,
Don't hype him up like that. He just comes to hear the trivia.
He's on back.
Uncle Tim, she's family now.
Yeah, he's family.
We family now. And I
Yes,
definitely appreciate it. And like I say, I don't answer my phone too much, but when y'all call, I'm here. So.
Yes, sir. Let's get right into it, Mr. Tim C. The elections is over.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the local elections.
Definitely.
Whatever Donald Trump is doing.
Yeah.
But the local elections is over here in Arizona. And how do you feel your run for mayor went?
Well, a lot of people say, "Oh, you lost a race." I said, "Well, did I really?"
Right.
Because I got 80,000 votes.
Oh, wow. See, that's nothing. Brag about it, sir.
I got 60,000 new voters.
Wow.
So a lot of new registered voters that came to the table to vote, and if me running for mayor gave them an opportunity to get registered, vote, and participate, I think I did my job.
Man, I think you opened the eyes of a lot of people in Arizona.
Definitely.
A lot of people that usually wouldn't vote. I saw with you. People that I argue with to register.
Yeah.
I saw with you. You got them to go through. I couldn't. And then
Shot.
So it was really refreshing, bro. And I'm so proud of everything that you did and everything that it made a difference to me, because I'm such I'm so pro voter. You know what I mean? And I'm a political person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I'm about politics. I think politics make a difference. You know what I mean? And I think you proved that by what you did and everything. And do you think what you did can let me see, bring a future that to your career, or a political career that can get you to a maybe not mayor, but something under that?
Governor?
You're not
going under.
You have your mind state is.
No, see, and the reason for that is because as African Americans, especially here in Arizona, it takes a little bit more than to get things accomplished.
Right.
On that level, I know can get anything accomplished, whether I win or not. It's putting our hat forward.
Okay.
Most African Americans, their major problem is money when we run for campaign, because we as a culture we don't put that money up like that. When we donate $10, $15, $20, whatever is economically feasible for us.
Right.
The other parties, they got an opportunity. They can get 150.
They're doing mega donors.
Yeah, mega donors.
Definitely.
So most of the money would have to come from myself, and I'm willing to do that because they say that we can't do it. We don't have a chance. But the other thing is also I got that opportunity to learn a lot.
Yeah.
So now I become the professor, as we say, and I need to teach those that come behind me what not to do. This is what we got to do.
Right.
There's a whole lot of things to this political game that we don't know about. Right?
Yeah, and fundraising is one. How to fundraise, how to put fundraisers together, how to get the people together, and seems like you are very much getting that together and figure out how to bring the people together to get that fundraiser together. How did someone teach you, or is it something that you just learned over your career trying to become a political figure?
No, when I started Square and Compass Social Club, that's where I learned that from, and also the organization Grandmaster for the Freemasons. So my ties out through the country.
Okay.
So when I was getting donations, I was getting most of the donations from people around the country, not really at home.
Right.
Because here at home they really didn't really believe, and we have that stigma also, well, what's the money gonna go to?
Right.
And things like that.
Yeah.
They have no ideas when you put posters out. And things
all this
like
stuff
that.
costs money.
I paid almost $30,000 in posters.
Wow.
Signs out in the street.
How much money did you end up spending just running for mayor candidate as a mayor candidate?
It was close to 150. Is a
Wow.
Wow.
of cash, and it'll be a little more than that. And that's what we have to understand when we run for these positions. It's going to cost some money. It's going to cost some money. And you tend to not to listen to all the other crazy stuff, And getting donations and fundraising is the biggest part.
Mm-hmm.
But the other part is understand the intellect of actually the voting system.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you can get all these votes, and if they ain't counted,
It doesn't matter.
Do you feel like there was some votes that weren't counted for you?
oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
They have this thing what they call choice voting. Where they some candidates get 50,000 votes before they even come out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the part I didn't even understand. You know, because I was going 1 for 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much more to that. You know?
It's about the Republican Party is so deep and embedded in here into the Arizona landscape, and then also I mean it was Democrats that you're running versus also. So I mean they also have deep, especially in Phoenix. You know.
Well, you just said a major thing. We're talking partisan
Mhm.
mayor race.
Right.
Was nonpartisan, but we're talking partisan.
Mhm.
And if you look down the local level, the Republicans won all the House.
Yeah.
You know, the Democrats, even the heavy favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
You take Agent Fontes, who was the our county recorder, and he did a hell of a job.
Yeah.
He did a hell of a job, and he lost to the newcomer Richard, who was a Republican. He was actually one of the first Democrats to hold that position, and he lost that position. And even though he got another job down at Pima,
Right.
as a recorder, but the whole slate, Republicans kind of dominated, except of course for the president.
I want to ask you what you thought about what Obama said last week about using statements like defund the police and how that hurt the Democratic Party down ballot and across the board. Do you think things like statements like defund the police, does that help the Democratic Party to win votes, or does it just hurt them more?
Well, yeah, you have to be careful with words, and I didn't use the word defunding. You know, I used the word reallocating,
Right.
or things of that nature. Because when you say defund, it puts everybody on
Right.
a serious defense of just like someone coming in your home, like I'm have to defund some of this property.
Right.
A lot of people say it was a wrong choice of words.
Definitely.
It was a bad choice. It was a bad choice of words. We could use some reallocating. You got it in Minnesota.
They did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't say defund.
Right.
Right. I want to get him Minnesota.
Yep.
That was nice. That was nice move right there. Definitely.
Yeah, Minnesota did a good job, man.
Yeah, they
Did a great job.
They catching some slack for it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but they catching some slack. But if you really paid attention to, it was voted in the city council. But who had that last word? The mayor.
Yes.
The
Yes,
mayor's
sir.
last word.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He controls
Mayor
the situation.
Tennessee's in the building.
There you go.
That's real.
That's what we were saying earlier. He's always gonna be our mayor, you know.
I made that post. I said my mayor's Tennessee.
Right.
That's it.
That's real.
And I see a lot of that on Facebook, and people when they call me, "Hey, mayor, what's going on?" So I got a new name, the mayor.
The
So-
mayor.
How many votes? I know you say 80,000 people.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I've never been next to a person. 80,000 people
Right.
supported.
And you part of the 60,000 new votes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep my
give
box.
yourself a hand for that.
Yeah, man.
You two Tita. We part.
Round of applause.
You know, honestly, like if it wasn't for Tennessee, I don't think I would have voted at all.
Yeah.
Like
Because
honestly,
Tennessee called you.
yeah, but no, but it's not just that. It's because I was.
She had
I'm
to
not.
get a
We're
vote.
not
Tita,
into
you made
politics.
sure you voted, right?
We're not
Right?
into all that. So you coming in here giving us a different view of things and stuff. But if it wasn't for you, I would have probably never voted till this day. So
That's love, man.
so I give you I give you all the props.
Yeah, man.
Well, give him another hand clap.
He's gonna push that button for me
Right,
again.
give that hand clap for that, y'all.
Push that button. If you can, push it 60 more thousand.
Right.
Because
Sorry,
it was a whole lot
There's a
that
whole-
said that.
Yeah. I would like to ask you though, how many votes do you think you actually got though? You said there's some votes that probably weren't counted.
So here's the thing: if we paid attention to it, and because they stopped the count at 500,000, you know, and there's 1.66 million people in Phoenix, and we had a voting rate of 97%. So numbers don't add up.
Right.
You know what I mean? So and when is at 51%, and you know, you started at 500,000.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Okay.
it don't
You're right.
it don't add up. So it's a controlling factor of the votes.
It's
So they actually don't. They don't count all the votes.
I mean,
Well,
they supposed to, but there's certain situations where people they may say, "Oh, this signature doesn't match this," or
There's
right,
they be playing games,
or
man.
this we can't tell what this is, so this ballot we not. Gonna
If it's
count
not
that.
like filled in enough or
right,
something.
right.
So-
There's
so
something
there's
where they can disenfranchise.
So,
that
so they
actual
use
voter.
any kind of little excuse to not, if it's not properly by the book, they won't use
It's
it as a
supposed
vote.
to be people watching from both sides and all sides, making sure. But in the mayoral situation, I wouldn't know if you would have anyone that would represent you in the count to be able to do that across the state.
And here's, you said the perfect thing. Now, what I ran across a whole lot was in our Tukey, Phoenix, and Levine. You know, hey, Tim, your name's not on the ballot. What do you mean my name's not on the ballot?
What do you mean?
Wow.
You know, what do you mean? If it was mailed into him, my name wasn't on the ballot. I had that call over 1,000 times. I said, hey, take a picture of it and send it to me.
Right.
Sure enough, it wasn't on the ballot. So I had to tell most of them, hey, go to the poll. Request a
Right.
ballot at the poll. And if they give you one that don't have my name in it, you call me right away.
And then you know those are the people. Some of those people are the ones that don't feel comfortable
Right.
going out their house.
Right.
The other go run
Right.
around.
That's like a lot of people then.
Well, that was a whole lot of people. Like you said, man, I want to vote for you. Matter of fact, I can care about the rest of them. I just
Yeah.
want to vote for you.
That's
Right.
like I said.
You
like,
not on it.
we went in there for that. 'Cause-
Yeah, you know. And
Yeah.
every poll that I showed up to, they was like, man, everybody's voting for you. Everybody's voting for you.
Yeah.
You know, then I get the numbers. It just don't match up. But
Right.
you know, that's my lack of experience. And also, there's another controlling factor that I have to figure out. And it ain't about who's voting, who's controlling that
It's
vote.
control.
Right.
Because on the other end, on the recorder end, they give you the numbers, but how they verify it? You know?
Right.
Right.
And I
If
think
I don't see them counted,
Right.
I think
Right.
also
That's
there's a vacuum of power that's there
Sure.
for the Democrats, and for that if the parties behind you, they'll put more money behind you, and they probably were putting more of their money behind what was it, Kate Gallagher,
Kate.
right? So they were probably putting more money behind her in those situations because she's a more popular situation. I think
Yeah, it's
that
a
having the
brand.
party behind you sometimes, helps some people out.
People don't even like her. I'm gonna be real.
You don't
Right.
even hear from her.
No,
She don't
I mean,
know.
people from across the world giving money to candidates for
Facts, that's true.
mayor. Like right now in the Senate situation in Atlanta, people across the world sending money and trying to get this. It's,
In Georgia,
yeah, man.
This is subject real quick, sir. Let's talk about how you've been restoring people's rights. How many people's rights have you restored?
You know what? The numbers up there, and what I figured out now, especially here in Arizona, most of the rights I've restored, probably 99% African American. You know, I restored a few other ones.
Sorry, appreciate it.
Yeah, like I say, I'm a numbers man. So when they start coming into me, I say, hey, when did you catch this case? 17, 18, and when they start coming to me, I said, so you're 45 now?
Right.
You 50? So you haven't been at the table all this time? So that means you have been voting, you haven't done the census, and you haven't had anything to be involved in, right? So, and I said, okay, so they catch them young. They catch us young when we're 17. They keep their foot on our neck for the next 30 years and not get involved. Flip the script on the other side, and there's some people to help us, but if it's about money, it's about business, they can give a damn if you get your rights back.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? They go, well, it's going to be impossible. That's the first thing they tell you. So I had made it my choice to help all who came to me, and I do it for free. Get
So-
your rights back, get you voting, get
Can
your
you
gun rights.
can you go over some of the kind of the steps that's taken? If you have a felony, can you get your rights back, or is it you just
get
have to go through the
You done
Process,
if you done your time,
paid all your fines and everything.
yeah, you can't have any restitution or anything like that because it'll come across desk, and you know, you still owe.
Right.
You know, and they know that too. So most of I say, let's get it cleared up, and we can get it through. You know, when we go to the courts. It's the system is first they say, well, okay, I want my bang bang back. Well, hey, there's a process first because if you don't get your civils right back and you show up in front of the judge, hey, you know, I want my gun right. He's like, now why would I give you a gun?
Right.
You ain't even a civilian.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's the process that we have to do. Let's get the civil rights back.
Vote. So to show you that you're a normal part of the society.
Get that voter's card in your pocket. So when they pull you over, you got your driver's license and your voter's card. That means you're a civilian now.
Right.
And then you go after the Second Amendment. You know what I mean? But you have to have done 7 years now for the state of Arizona, and you have to not owe any restitution and not being involved in any other things that's going to get you rejected. So when I come in, I become a teacher also. This is what we got to do. Well, somebody told me. Okay, that's what Tim tell me.
Right.
Okay. You know. And I'm not charging you nothing, so I think you should listen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, if I
Yes,
was getting you for your bag, that'd
Right.
be something different. You know, you can holler. You know what I mean? But if it's free, I want you to listen. Yeah.
Hey, I don't understand the difference. I know that Virginia and Florida passed laws where they automatically get their rights. So in Arizona, there's no law, but it's like back end. Okay, so it's information just not out there. It's just
nobody
No,
knows
it's out there.
When
They say set aside,
when did they?
I think it was Virginia, and
No, 'cause
didn't your mother get her rights back?
the only
Not-
way
not
the only way
Virginia.
my mom got her rights restored was through Governor Northam.
that's correct.
Oh, to the
He did a pardon and sent like
That's
500,000 people.
Oh, okay.
a
So it
pardon
wasn't
letter.
a blanket
It was a letter
blanket law
that said-
passed.
Right,
Okay,
it was
he
just
just pardoned a certain amount of people.
right,
Okay.
and just sent them
But
a
in
letter
Florida,
in the mail that says
They
you
did
got your
pass the
rights
law,
back.
right? Florida, they passed the actual law.
Yeah.
But the Republicans are fighting against it and trying to block it as much as they can. But I know a lot of new people voted in Florida that were,
Yeah, a lot of people that came out of prison, you know, and they gave it back to them. So that was a huge number.
That was.
So they like I say, the controlling factor. You got to control that.
I feel like it's not that the information not out enough.
It's not.
And you don't know that there's people right now probably don't know they can get their rights back.
Yeah, they don't know.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I had a lot come to me, and I've helped out a lot. But you know what? They understand about voting now. They also can participate. You know, they don't have to worry about, you know, if they say something, you know, somebody showing up at their door. You know, it's a good feeling to me. I got some recordings on my phone where they was just ecstatic.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
Because it'll never happen.
Yeah, man.
I really appreciate you and admire you for doing that, sir.
Yeah, man. It's freedom.
That's, definitely.
Definitely.
So what's next for you, Mr. Tim C? What's the next thing?
Governor. No.
Hey, definitely.
Can you say it one more?
Governor. Tim C for governor. 2021.
Hey.
Or whatever year it is supposed to be. 2022.
Hey, we with you.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a possibility. I'm definitely not going anywhere. Like I say, I'm learning, so I'm at to get the next generation behind me. If we can get bucked up together, we can make some things happen.
Okay. Yes,
make some noise. You know,
We'll make some noise for you.
Yeah,
Definitely,
because our forefathers, you know, they put up a good fight, but they tired, so it's time for them to pass the baton. And let's get some jokers with some boots on their feet. And let's hit it.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
it's real, man.
Me and Tita went to one of your events.
It was the rally.
Yeah.
That was a fun experience right there. And Mr. O.D. Harris was up there.
Oh, that's the man.
Dancing around.
Yeah.
And we got some footage of you. You was getting down to.
Uncle Tim's all like, let me show you how it's done.
You from Chicago, aren't you?
Hey, you better believe it.
That's all. He's about to
This
move.
dude,
Yes, sir.
he loves to make fun of people, man.
Man, Mr.
He does that on purpose, man.
Mr. Tennessee is smooth with the dance moves.
So you trying to say people from Chicago say they from Chicago all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it.
You know he does that too though. He be like, it ain't cold out
That's
here.
you trying to pull that,
But
man.
check this out, Daniel.
Just like the people from St. Louis, huh?
Y'all check this
Trying
out.
to get there. You're trying to get there.
I can walk in the room, I can hit the dance floor,
Right.
and I ain't got to say where I'm from. You know what they gonna say?
What's that saying?
You from Chicago?
They already know.
I don't have to say it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. He
Well,
think
I'm
that's a
repping
big
Arizona
job.
now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, got AZ now.
Me too, man.
He has a jacket too, you know?
Hey.
Just in
They
case.
they on a losing streak, but you know, I done took off my Chicago red jacket. I got Arizona.
Hey, but you remember they were from Chicago originally.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
from
originally
Chicago.
from Chicago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
a
exactly.
little history lesson for those who
Good
don't
to
know.
know.
Chicago, then St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, I was looking at some stuff too, Mister. I know you have a fundraiser today.
That's correct. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's the fundraiser going?
It's going good. And what we do is every year,
Mhm.
you know, Square and Compass with Roosevelt School District and,
Okay.
and the Roosevelt Center,
Mhm.
and we put together every year. And this is what a lot of people don't know. This is what I've been doing anyway.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
just serving the community. So
Definitely.
we're giving out toy drives, turkeys, and any way
Wow.
that we can help the needy.
Oh wow.
And it's plentiful because of the COVID-19. So
Mhm.
that's our job to get out there and help. So
Yeah, man. It's
so,
been a tough year,
yeah.
man.
It's beautiful to hear the community helping the community.
That's
you know?
how we got to
That's
make
correct.
it, man.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It takes a community
It's
And
to
nice
make
to
it
hear.
together.
And I put my work in too. You know,
Mhm.
I down.
You always
down-
do,
I'm
always.
I'm
Yeah,
rapping.
man.
You won't
Yeah.
see, you won't see no other candidates like
You're more busy now than you would have been.
He said he out there rapping Christmas
I
gifts.
haven't seen another candidate do it except for you, Mr.
Yeah,
I
man.
ain't gonna lie.
I can't rap too good, but you know I put my effort in.
What they call those
Sound like
people
some other
that
people
do a
in the
little
room.
bit of everything.
See, I ain't throwing
Talented.
shots.
There you go.
Hey,
What can he not do?
my rapping is horrible.
What can Uncle Tim not do?
I'm an
Gotta be a
MC.
jack of all trades.
Yeah, Jack of there you go, Jack of all
can't rap,
trades.
though.
Yeah, well, I was raised that way, and you know, I was blessed to, you know, have my dad in my life.
Mhm.
You know, he taught me how to change a tire. He taught me how to write it. You know, he only had a 6th grade education, but
Wow.
He was a master
Master,
skilled with his hands.
Wow.
You don't have to go to school to be a master of anything. You know, you could. There's skills that don't teach you at school. You know,
Yeah.
there's skills that you learn at home. You know, you learn. You know, growing up and everything. You know, so you can't.
That's
You
called
know,
common
and of
sense.
course, education will further you. Of course, you know.
Sure. But check this out, because you know, I have degrees up to yin yang. Don't mean anything. And I got that double combination of street. And
Street
school
savvy.
and,
Yep.
and corporate. So, but if you check the way the system was, and it's gonna be before your time, say 50s, 60s. You know, we as African Americans, we worked. You know, my mom, my dad, your uncles, they stayed on their job for 30 years. You know, they either worked at GM, post office, something like that.
Yeah.
They stayed on their job 70 years. So,
Yeah.
so during the 60s to the 70s, right, it was the same thing, right? And toward the beginning of the 70s, it says, okay, well, if you want to get promoted in the job, you're going to have to get an education.
Yep.
Because we didn't need no education then because we built with our hands, you know, GM, all that. Post
Right.
office, we was on booths. In the 70s, we started to go get an education, right? And then what happened to the schools?
It got more
You know,
expensive.
Well, no, the schools they start dropping the trade because when I went to school,
Oh,
you had
yeah.
wood class, auto,
Oh, right,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
you had all those
Right.
cooking class.
Homemade.
Agriculture,
Yep.
homemade.
That happened in my school. They had it, and then they dropped it. Next
Same
year.
thing at our school.
That's what happened. Now,
They don't even
now
teach
that they
driver's
dropped it,
ed anymore in school.
No, they don't.
well, they dropped it, but that caused us to be. Now we can't use our hands because they're not teaching us in school. Yeah, we got the education now,
Yeah.
but we got no hand skills.
And that's bad. I mean, it's leaving a lot of kids lost who should coming out of high school. They should already have a trade. You should already know how to bend steel and do woodmanship because you've already been doing craftsmanship because you've already been doing it in high school. And those are things that's lost. And now these kids are coming out lost, working in fast
Like
food.
change a tire, you know,
right.
you have to call AAA. You have to go to school to get a good job to pay for good insurance.
Right.
To call any roadside assistance so they can change a simple tire. You know.
Well, I was was going deeper than that because it's systematically what you've done. Because you go from 70 to the 80s, we start getting the education right. You know, it wasn't uncommon for a black man to have or a sister to have education now. So now we start going to these promotions for the men. I'm talking black men, right? And what happened? If it ain't affirmative action, you overqualified now.
Right.
That's the weirdest thing ever.
You overqualified now. Wait a minute. This is what you told me to do.
Right.
Systematically, they can use what they want against you. Okay, now you didn't have no education. You weren't gonna get the job. Yeah. Now you got an education. Now you overqualified.
Right.
Now you take the welfare industry, and it's probably before your time. You know, before you can qualify, especially an African American woman. Before you can qualify to have that welfare, what was that number one rule?
No man.
No man.
Yep.
No man in the house. No man in the house.
Right.
You couldn't have no man in the house.
Right.
And people have lost that thought. So now you go to the corporate world, right? You go to the corporate world, here's the law. Now, what they do, they're going to put that sister over that brother. They're going to put that sister over that brother. And that sister going to say, well, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm making the money now. You know good. He can never be a king. Right. It's systematic, and we have to stop that. We have to stop it. It is a perfect time now for African American women to promote themselves. But we as when we start to become in relationships and things like that, if we don't understand that, they're gonna eliminate us.
Right.
They're gonna eliminate us. Then we got our young princes out here in the streets killing them young princes. They'll never be kings. Yep. They're gonna eliminate us. Got to get.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, another question?
No, that's it.
Oh, we're gonna get ready to get into the game with you, Mr. Timothy. Okay, but I have a question. It's a personal question for me. You was in the restaurant business.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tell us about that.
Well, on Seay's. yeah, which used to be Club Central.
Really?
Yeah, and I own Seay's for about 2 years.
Wow.
And it wasn't no money venture for me. I just wanted for people to come to a place where they can enjoy themselves and not be harassed and stuff like that, you know. But it was not for profit. It was just for somewhere for we to go. Right. But of course, what I ran into is, you got to pay the lights, and we as patrons don't understand that. You know, because my drinks were $7. You know, we can go down to the Legion and get it for yeah, but that's. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But you don't get this.
Yeah, but
you're not here.
well, this is a business, and Legion's up on the 50C4, so you don't know the demographics of the business part, right? And then I'll close down for 1 week, and then I'll go out to what's that place in Scottsdale? They used to hang out. Regardless, I'll go out there, and some of my patrons be there. They pay $17 for a drink, and then they tip the bartender. And they do it right in front of me. Like, wait a minute, you complain
about $7 at my spot,
but you come over here and you pay $17.
Almost.
You tipping $5. You tipping $5.
Triple the price.
Is the ice over there that cold? But that's the experience in business and things like that.
We talked about this last time. We discussed that mentality of we're not better than others. And we're willing to pay others more than we're willing to pay our own. And I don't know if we think down on ourselves in situations or what's going on, man. But yeah, that mentality has to leave, man. We give just as much quality experience and quality as anyone else.
Right. Well, you take exactly what's going on right now for us interviews, man. They call by channel 12, 15 call, I get to you. You call me, let me go take care of my own.
Right.
I'm gonna come here and interview with you first. And we don't put ourselves first, and that's this big problem. I'll get to you later.
That's real.
It's the hot dog meme. The hot dog meme when you got the brothers on the hot dog, the Asian man on the hot dog, it's on the hot dog, and they rather pay expensive for
Yeah.
That means
that's that mentality, man.
Yeah,
and people don't even know they do it.
Same way with voting.
Yeah, man.
I had a whole lot of people, man, I ain't voting because you're black.
Right.
I said, who you voting for? Well, I don't know, but I ain't gonna vote for you because you're black. I said, so you gonna vote for? You know who the mayor is now? Nah, I said she's a white lady, so you gonna vote for her because she's white? So okay, now I'm gonna take off my campaign hat, and now I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson. You ain't gonna vote for me because I'm black. You better vote for me because I'm black.
That's the reason you should be voting.
That's
Right.
'Cause
You
I'm-
voted for Obama because he black, right?
Because I'm in your corner. Because
Right.
if your butt go to jail, I can guarantee you she ain't coming to get you.
No. No.
She gonna let you sit in there.
I might come get you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, let's get into the game.
What's the game?
All right.
Let's go.
This is- What is this, the third round?
I think the first time you did good in the game. Second
Did
time you didn't do too good.
I didn't do too good.
No.
Yeah, because
Final exam.
y'all was hitting me with M&Ms and all that.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna see how you gonna do on the
I
final
feel-
exam
I feel
this
like
week.
this time you're gonna do good though.
Okay.
Which I think I got
He
you.
said, okay.
I got you.
All
We're
right.
gonna do good.
So, 5 questions.
My question.
3 out of 5 will donate $50 to your charity of choice. You get 3 lifelines. You can
I can call somebody.
call somebody. You can Google a question, in which case we'll give you 45 seconds. Or you may skip a question. And if you get it wrong, you will hear this
Oh.
all day. All day.
All right.
See, you thought Daniel likes to push buttons.
Yeah. See?
Nah, not just Daniel.
All right. Let me get my
Question
lifeline.
1. What is a doe? Is it A, a female deer, B, a moose, C, a horse, or D, none of these?
A, female deer.
A, a female deer.
Ooh, 3 seconds in.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second.
That was pretty easy.
Oh, you
That was it. Nah.
Yeah, Aisha question every
Hey,
question.
hold on,
is
wait. Dip didn't know the answer.
I didn't. I thought it was a baby deer.
Really?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Anything to do with dough, Tim C knows.
Question 2. What is the largest state in America? Is it A, Texas, B, California,
I know there's one.
C, Alaska, or D, New York?
I'm gonna go with Texas because they call Texas a country. By the way, they call them a country.
It's pretty big, but that's wrong.
You are wrong, sir. You are wrong.
Yeah, it's pretty big, but that's wrong.
It's pretty big.
So
but
what's the correct question?
Not bigger than
Alaska.
Alaska.
Thought you knew the answer.
I did. I just wanted you to say. I was trying to.
Oh, no, you didn't know the answer.
I
You,
know everything. I knew the answer. I knew the answer.
you get a buzzer,
I wanted
too.
you to catch it. I know it's not bigger than Alaska. I'm trying to get us to work together. You know what I'm saying?
I seen that on the news too. They did say that.
Right.
all right. Question 3. What kind of tree do acorns come from? Is it A, cedar, B, redwood, C, oak, or D, maple?
I should do a lifeline.
You have them. Which one are you going to use?
I wouldn't, yeah.
Call someone, Google, or skip.
Can I get the question again?
Yes, you can. What kind of tree do acorns come from?
What kind of tree do acorns come from?
Put 45 seconds.
This is actually the one I know.
Ooh, okay.
Oak is correct.
You knew that?
I knew that one.
Yeah, I guessed that correct too. I think I guessed. Yeah.
Well, I tell you, when I Google don't come
You
up
didn't-
fast.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know the answer.
Didn't cut. You didn't hit the button fast
Well, you
enough.
got me confused with the buzzer and the buttons and all that.
You got it. If they got it right, you got it.
Well,
I got it if they got it wrong.
Pussies no more.
Yeah, because the people can't hear it. She want to do it all, man. She wants it all, you know what I
They
mean?
can't hear my buzzer.
Okay.
That's the correct answer, right?
Okay. Yeah, it's correct. You're right.
Okay, so you have one correct and one wrong, right?
No, I got 2 right.
Well, 2 right.
Yeah.
2 right and 1 wrong.
2 right, 1 wrong.
All right.
You better get it right with these donations.
I can't use Google anymore.
No.
You can call somebody or you can skip a question.
Okay.
And the question is, what kind of tree do prunes come from? A, prune trees. B, plum trees. C, willows. Or D, magnolias.
It's a trick question.
You know this one.
Yeah, I mean,
You know this
she
one.
said what time upon
What kind of tree?
Do prunes come from?
prunes.
Prunes.
Okay.
You know this one.
I thought she said the answer.
5 seconds.
Okay, but can I get it one more time?
Prune trees, plum trees, willows, or magnolias.
You trying to tell me a prune don't come from a prune tree? That's prune, right?
The answer is prunes come from plum trees. Because prunes
It's a
are
dried
dried
plum.
plum.
Yeah, but that's not fair. You know why I say that's not fair?
Why is that not fair?
Because where does a black man come from? Huh?
Where does a black man come from?
You said it. Black woman.
Right.
Black is black.
Oh,
Plum is a plum.
Right.
All right.
that's too funny.
I
I'm gonna cut that piece. Where does a black man come from?
Oh man.
Oh, that's too
The
funny.
best man ever.
That's the last. There's one more.
I got one more.
You got one more
Last
chance.
question.
All right.
Last question. And don't forget, you can still call somebody or you can skip a question.
Okay.
What is the hardest natural substance? Is it A, iron ore, B, diamond, C, platinum, or D, copper?
I can't pass that one up.
Mr. Tim C.
It is a woman's.
Diamond.
Diamond. Yeah.
Diamonds are the girl best.
Mm-hmm.
They are a girl's best friend.
All right, so do I owe you $50 now?
He's like,
You missed so many. You owe us $50.
I can do that.
Mr. Tim C.
Why how come you know I'm coming? How come you won't give me no history?
I think she tried to mix it up on you.
Yeah,
I do. I do try to mix
candy and plums and stuff. I don't eat right anyway.
Yeah, that prune in the plum tree. I said a prune tree.
And
I
you
said a
said it
prune
with the
tree.
quickness too.
Yeah, I was
You
like, prune tree.
I
I was like, hold on, prunes are dried plums. I'm so wrong. Yeah, that one was a tough one.
It was a tough one. It was a tough
Yeah,
one.
common sense if you had time.
was it a trick question?
You got a lot on your mind. You got a lot
Trick
on your
question.
mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies, let's get into it.
What we got, Tita?
All
I
right,
see you got a
first,
couple things going on over there.
first
for
of
us.
all, I want to shout out to the King and Queen of Kiwi Juice Bar.
Okay, what do you?
It's their anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Happy
Congratulations.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary, guys.
Mrs. Regina and Mr. David.
All right, we love
Yeah,
them. We love them. Over
definitely,
Yes,
man.
we miss
Good
you guys.
people. Good people.
Definitely.
And I also have some birthdays.
You got birthdays?
Yes.
Whose birthdays this week?
This week that I'm aware of. So if I'm missing you guys, I am sorry. Because I know there's always somebody out there that you miss, you know? I have Mr. Jacob Reed from Support
Oh,
District
shout out to
Radio.
Jacob, yeah.
That's dope.
Sarita Presswood from Support District Radio.
Dope.
And Mr. Brady Sell from the, I forget his company name, but
Our
he
boy-
has a
our
company that
homeboy,
works with bees.
Chaz. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Chaz's birthday
Yeah.
today.
Chaz's
yeah,
birthday
today.
is
Shout out to
today.
him, man, for the- Yep, yep.
My birthday is on the 15th.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Tuesday.
Wow.
That
Everybody.
right now.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yep. I think, like you said, Joanne Muhammad's birthday's on the 31st.
On the 31st.
Yep.
All these Christmas babies.
I was just about to say that.
That sucks, man. Did that suck as a kid?
My niece just had a birthday yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, man, that sucks, man.
All these birthdays right before Christmas.
I would have been mad as a
After
kid.
Christmas?
Yeah. You
He's
know,
always mad.
yeah, you ain't
I
getting
have a-
nothing.
Nah, I get
No.
it.
But you know
They
who
were
I
about
feel
New Year.
sorry
They were
for,
about
though?
Who?
I feel sorry for the kids that are actually born Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I know. I have a cousin.
Well, Christmas ain't
His
real
birthday's
anyway,
like.
so.
If you're
you don't
born
celebrate
anytime
Christmas,
in
do you?
December, though, it's
Well,
like
she does,
anybody.
I don't know.
December, like anybody
Nobody
that
does.
celebrates, Christmas and stuff. People that are born like weeks in December, you know,
Every
New
year,
Year's.
Tita is wishing I buy her something on Christmas. Never do.
I'm not used to Christmas presents, anyways.
I buy you something every day.
Wow.
We don't do.
If
Christmas
he don't
presents.
celebrate Christmas, he doesn't do Christmas.
No, we don't do Christmas presents.
Everybody
at
don't
home.
believe in Christmas, you know.
She puts.
Do y'all do like
Tita puts
Kwanzaa or Hanukkah?
Kwanzaa?
Or... Hey, I gotta ask shit.
Hey, Kwanzaa is something a lot
No,
of people celebrate.
actually, when I was a kid, my mom did Kwanzaa when I was a kid.
Okay.
But no, Tita puts the lights up.
I like lights.
She puts the lights
I like
up.
I like
We
it's
go
colorful.
the light walking and stuff. We do that. But I
That
don't-
drive thingy.
I
You don't really
do
do presents and stuff like that.
We weren't used to presents back at home either. Like we would always celebrate. Like we would all bring like if it was a party, everybody would bring a dish, or like somebody has a stereo, somebody has a speaker, But we really never exchanged presents at home. Like
I will
you would
say
never
this.
see presents underneath our tree.
That's
I
crazy.
will say this: I have a gift for you.
Really?
But it's not Christmas.
Okay. Ain't gonna say no
It's
more.
in the box.
All right, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Let me do my quote of the day. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started.
That's real, man.
And yes,
That's why.
Like she was throwing some shots at you.
I saw that. That's why I hit the button.
That's a nice one.
I
It is,
wasn't
man.
doing the shots, but if the shoe fits, I can't really help you with that. But my
I love it.
my language of the day is
What's that?
so good in sign language.
Good. Make sure the camera gets you. Lift your hands up. There you go.
Good. You go from your face. Here, good. It's good. Thank you.
Good, thank you. Boom.
Like from like
you gotta go from your
From your
chin.
chin.
Oh, from your chin up. So from
I
your
always
chin,
thought that this one meant thank you.
You,
when they
you
did
could
that.
What
there's
language
others.
is that?
This
For
is
people know.
American Sign Language.
Okay.
There's sorry with a closed palm. This is an A in sign language. You put it on your chest and your children like sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, word.
Good, and you could also say good morning.
Yeah, we have a good friend who watches the show, and she's always mad that Facebook doesn't put
captions.
the
There's
captions
captions
on
on
for.
YouTube. I know that, and
Yeah.
there's Facebook captions also. But
On the YouTube, I know. I think the Facebook page does captions.
But I don't think it does it live. It does it afterwards.
Yeah.
yeah, it does it afterwards.
So
yeah.
she's always mad, cussing us out
Yeah,
that
I
we
think,
don't have the title.
I have a lot of
I think I
friends
got
who
a
are.
message. I think I got a message from her one time, and she was saying, "How come them?"
Yeah, she likes the show, so you know what I mean, and she wants
But
to
it's
support
very visual.
Yeah.
I mean, very vocal than
Right.
visual.
We'll definitely do some more research.
to try to figure it out for her, definitely, because this.
But yeah, always pick up a language, you guys. It could be anything. It could be French. French is used everywhere in the world. It could be sign language. There's more people in Arizona that are deaf that you know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's always good to know, even if it's one word. You know?
I wish it was taught more. I wish that the schools would teach people more to
I was
communicate.
actually taught American Sign Language
Really?
in school.
Really, I think it should be a normal thing because you can't communicate with people.
It's
It's,
like
better.
we go back to the
they're
whole
Americans.
skills
They're
thing,
people.
you know.
I can sign my first name, but that's about it.
But it's still something.
Okay.
Right. That's
It's still
dope.
something.
That's
So
dope.
pick up a skill. Go on YouTube. Sadly, schools are not like like we discussed. It's a skill that we need. Go on YouTube. I learned Arabic. I'm learning some words in Arabic on YouTube. And if not, go on Netflix. Go on Netflix. Take off the captions. Put it on English. And if it has an audio setting, you could switch it and put any language on there. Korean. So
Or you have your Babbles.
yeah,
There's
there's
other
ways.
things. Yeah, there's so many
Netflix,
different ways.
YouTube, all these sites have an audio setting. There's no reason for you not to learn.
Tita taught the dog something.
Yeah,
Some crazy stuff.
How?
I have
Right.
No idea.
it's visual.
But
The
if you
dog
like,
learns
if you
with
do
it.
something that the dog knows. Like she doesn't. What's the sit? or something like that. You did something. The dog was.
And it sit right on
Yeah,
the
it's crazy.
2 fingers.
There's a lot of people that are deaf that have pets.
And the dog just sits when you do
So
that.
do you train Daniel like that too?
No. There's things you can teach somebody, you know. There's things you can teach people.
You taught him this one, huh?
No, he knows this one.
Oh, okay.
He knows this one.
Okay. He sit right down as soon as he
He
sits.
knows this one.
What else we got for?
You want to change the subject on that?
What else we got?
So,
You know he's in trouble.
What else y'all got?
Have you seen anything good on Netflix?
You know what?
Holidays and everything.
You know what, Tita? So, everybody's been talking about this Selena.
Mm-hmm.
So, I checked out the first episode, maybe half of the second one.
Mm-hmm.
No cakes, no yams.
I'm disappointed.
The first thing different.
I'm disappointed.
I told you that.
The
shit.
Yeah,
first
man.
thing Dip's like, I don't know if it's good or not, but there's
I'm
no
sorry.
no
Can I have
yams.
J-Lo back, please?
What?
But J-Lo's old.
I don't care.
But she's nowhere.
fit-
She's just not.
The booty.
I mean,
It's the yams, man.
she's
so-
a bad.
But
She's just.
Selena had-
Old
And
girl's
you
not a
guys
good
see
actress.
past
Did
the
Selena have
yams?
bigger booty than
She
Yeah.
J-Lo, yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
that thing?
And you guys see past the yams though?
I don't know,
No.
man. It's hard.
I can't.
But and the
Can't see
acting,
past the games.
I'm saying the actress, like the actress,
the
she's
acting,
a younger actress
she's not
too.
that good. Either.
You guys have to realize she's a younger
It's a
actress.
young girl though. It's
Yeah,
like,
she kinda
she's
sucks.
from what, the Disney Channel or something like that.
Yeah, she sucks. But I don't like how it bounces around. I don't.
Yeah.
It's kind of confusing.
When you start off, it starts off in 1994.
Let y'all know.
And then it jumps back all the way to 1971 when she's born. And then it jumps to 1984
I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all keep on disrespecting Selena. Them Latinas ain't gonna pick with
No,
y'all.
they're not disrespecting Selena. They're not disrespecting nobody. They're just saying
We ain't
that
the only ones complaining about Selena.
Y'all
they're
be missing
saying
it.
they're fans. Okay, so let back off. First of all,
Y'all gonna be
they're
missing.
if it wasn't important to them, that they wouldn't care. You know,
That's real.
They wouldn't say nothing. But what they're saying is that the actress playing the role of the Selena series sucks.
They're gonna start boycotting Habari News.
They boycotted Jennifer.
Yeah.
She's Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
and,
they didn't
that's
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, they
She was
sure
Puerto
did.
Rican. She's Puerto Rican. They
And
was
she's
mad.
not from Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she wasn't from there.
The Texas was mad about
She's
that
from
too.
the east. She on the east
Yeah.
coast. All right, what else we got?
No, but that
That's
pretty
it.
much. There's a lot of
Yeah,
movies
that
on
was
Netflix.
about my rant this week, so,
Okay.
you know.
She's like, I saw all these movies,
Coming out too. So, TV shows coming.
TV
All right,
shows. Yeah.
for the lean.
How you go? Hold on. How you
Oh.
gonna skip me like that?
My bad.
Y'all picking on me? Y'all skipping me? God.
Okay.
Baby, I got you some juice at home.
Got
Okay.
some juice. Man, that bottle was gone.
Oh, yeah?
Shout out to Mr. Lloyd Hopkins from
Atlas,
Yeah.
Lloyd
$1 Million
Hopkins.
Teacher Project.
Definitely.
Yep, he gave us some.
Oh, we didn't shout them
champagne
out this morning either.
Yeah, we're
Shout out to
they
$1 Million.
Now they got the whole thing by themselves. So $1 Million Teacher Project,
Mm-hmm.
and they Mr. Lloyd Hopkins gave us some champagne.
He
bottles
blessed
last
us
week.
with 2 bottles,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so we both took one home.
Y'all bottles still available?
Yeah, I still got mine, man. I'm not an
Ours-
alcoholic.
ours-
I had some beer
So now I got.
still left, so I just can't drink like that. But
champagne
today,
Today's the day that's gonna
it's
pop.
popping.
It pops, so watch out. It's like
oh yeah, be
loud.
careful with that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, be
It's
careful.
loud.
might hit Aisha in the head.
Yes, sir.
I will be outside when he does.
But
okay.
Please
that
do.
Ball, that ball gone.
And close your eyes
Drink it all,
too.
huh? I saw your
Wait,
video. You
look
was
away.
in your house coat, walking around drinking champagne.
There's so when you guys walk in the house, there's a hole in the wall because of
Wow.
that.
Ain't no hole in the wall.
Almost.
I told you to watch out.
Which
That
is
ain't even
fine.
gonna
Our
do it.
insurance don't cover that, bro.
When I had the, it's in there. You know, you can pop it with your hand.
Mm-hmm.
But when I started popping, I felt it. Right, I was like, ooh, what?
It was like a bazooka.
right. Let's get some word on the street news real quick.
What's the word?
If you have kids, please get them away from the show. 'Cause we're gonna talk about some things.
Cover your ears, kids.
Yeah, it's not for kids right now, but some things are. The Hip Hop Fest is today.
Oh really?
The Arizona Hip Hop Festival is today.
Oh yeah, that's right. The virtual fest.
No, it's at Monarch Theater.
Yeah, my theater is
3 different scheduled times.
social distancing.
Yeah.
Oh, social
Yeah.
distancing.
And they only
exists.
allowing
Okay.
like 4 people per table.
Yeah, so
What you got to leave after a couple hours or an
Yeah,
hour?
they're like
Something like
2-hour
that, yeah.
blocks.
Yeah.
So if If you're in Arizona, go check out the Arizona Hip Hop Festival, the social distancing edition. That should be cool. There's a lot of local acts.
Yeah, man.
We also rest in peace to Tiny Lester, Devo.
R.I.P. man.
62 years old. He's They didn't actually say how he passed away.
Nah, they don't know. They don't know yet. He was found in an apartment.
Yep. And rest in peace to I don't want to mess up her name. Nate, the lady off of Babs.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? Nathina.
I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I know exactly who you're speaking of though.
What does it stand for? Beautiful African Princesses. Yeah. She.
I hated that movie's guts, but yeah, man, she definitely.
He don't like musicals, so.
What? That's so beautiful.
It wasn't a musical.
It did have musical parts to it.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
Babs.
it did.
That?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
In the hair, when they was in the hair salon. You gonna tell me they didn't have a musical part?
I guess I just did not like how.
Daniel, don't worry. Daniel don't like musicals either.
This is the Dip versus Aisha
calls
segment,
me
y'all,
out.
right here.
He calls me out because I never.
The Dip versus Aisha segment.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I never remember any movies.
I've never made it probably 10 minutes into that movie without changing.
And that's probably why.
Have you seen West Side Story?
Bad.
Beautiful Bad Princesses.
No.
Because it's a musical.
Oh, rest in peace, man. I'm sorry to trash your movie, man.
Beautiful Bad Princesses.
My bad, dog. What's the word?
We had Spike Lee presents the teen that recorded George Floyd's death. She got a Courage Award.
Oh, that's dope, man. Yeah,
Spike
man.
Lee. Rashida Jones is named the MSNBC's president.
Yeah, man.
She's the first black executive to head of a major news network.
Yeah.
Get it up.
Yep,
Hey,
yep.
MSNBC has hired a lot of black people in leader positions, and I don't know if that's by plan or what they're trying to do, but I like it.
And if you want to support news as well, make sure you like the page and follow her Barbie News, her Barbie Entertainment.
And
Please.
subscribe.
And
Please.
subscribe.
We had Biz Marquis suffered a stroke
Man.
in the middle. He had a diabetic coma.
Man.
He's conscious, but he's still finding it difficult to communicate. The stroke affected his brain.
Man.
So make sure. He's been having a lot of. This has been going on for a couple of years.
Yeah,
I know.
I was just about to say that this wasn't his first diabetic
I know, but
coma.
it's still tough, man.
Yeah, he's actually one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Yeah,
man.
Biz Marquis, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, what's for dinner?
Yep.
Go up your nose and pick a winner.
Yep.
Picking boogers.
Biz Marquis was
Biz
dope.
Marquis, man.
Biz Marquis and Dougie Fresh.
Yep, that's that old school.
Yep. We had a police charge a man. This is why I say keep kids away right now. Police charged a man with 2 counts of murder for beheading,
Decapitating 2 kids. Yeah.
his 12-year-old son and his 13-year-old daughter
Yeah, man.
at his home. As well, he made the young kids watch while he was doing that. So that was crazy.
That's insane.
We had a 6th grade student who shot himself while on Zoom with his classmates.
He killed himself, right?
Yeah, he ended up dying. The student was on a distance learning Zoom, but he had his audio and video turned off when he did it.
And his sister ran
Yeah,
out the house.
his sister was
Yeah.
there with him.
Sister was there.
It's terrible, man.
We have a CEO of a Bronx-based Cheddar Jet company arrested for sex trafficking underage girls.
Wow.
He's young as 12 years old through his private charter jet company.
What was it? Cheddar what? It's not the Cheddar Bay Biscuits, is it?
No, definitely not. Definitely not that. But this guy been doing this. I think
You gotta eat those, man.
Yes, definitely. But this guy been doing it for like 2-3 years.
That's messed up, man.
Yep. Bring your kids back. The International Olympic Committee revealed breakdancing is now an Olympic sport.
Oh, I'm in it.
Mr. Tim C.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, spin on my
What does your mayor do?
Hey, you jack all trades.
This is the last story. Then I'm gonna bring that top 5. Since somebody called us earlier this week, somebody called us the Breakfast Club of Arizona.
Okay.
What? Yeah,
Somebody said it.
that made my year. It was like,
Somebody said it.
Yeah, that was pretty
I
dope.
ain't gonna say it. I ain't said it. But in New there's been a lot of talks this year about Charlamagne
Leaving.
leaving the Breakfast Club after 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But he has re-signed, man.
That's dope.
He resigned for 5 more years.
That's
so,
cool.
Give it up for Charlamagne.
Mm-hmm.
Charlamagne actually gave us a shout out. Remember?
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
Yeah.
Extending his contract for 5 years. He also has the black Black Experience Network.
Yep.
With the podcasters and stuff.
Oh, okay. So that's why they probably thought he was going to
Yep,
leave.
with iHeart.
So that's when I knew he wasn't going to leave.
Yeah.
Because iHeart runs the power and all that stuff. So.
And he has to have that. That's the top show.
Yeah.
And he has what, Brilliant Idiots or
yeah, he's doing a lot of things. over here. So congratulations to Charlamagne.
That's dope.
But I'm gonna let's do a little top 5 with y'all real quick.
All right.
Top 5. Y'all, there's only 4 of y'all, so don't do it. What do y'all think? The top Google searches was for 2020. What you
How
think?
to roll a joint.
COVID-19.
And Kobe, what you think?
Pandemic.
Tim C's finances.
What do you think, Aisha?
How to roll a joint.
How to roll a joint?
What the hell?
Hey.
What do you think?
How to disinfect something.
Everything's how to do something.
Right. No, it was COVID-19,
The
definitely.
top 5 Google searches was coronavirus.
Thank you.
Election results.
Yep.
Kobe Bryant. Zoom. And IPL. I have no idea what IPL is.
IPL?
Yeah, IPL. I don't know what that is, what that means. Maybe some type of thing across seas or something.
IPL.
Yeah, but those were the top 5
Sounds like some kind of
searches
carrier.
for 2020.
I know what IPAs are. Let's go get a couple.
You like IPAs?
Yeah, it's a drink, a beer.
Yeah. I know this guy on YouTube that he IPA.
He like it.
He like them.
Yeah, man, it's Indian Pale Ale.
Yep. And that was your word on the streets, man.
Mm-hmm. I like
Top
it.
searches.
And for the lean
No
perspective,
disrespect. I thought the adult content would be up there.
yeah.
Because, a lot of people at home.
Okay,
Yeah.
moving on. What's the lead?
No, I'm just saying because the coronavirus.
Hey man, nowadays kids. Oh well, I guess.
Visa
Yeah.
and Master rebuke they contract with with your one site.
Who?
Pornhub.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
They did what?
They pulled their contract from Pornhub. You can't use your Visa or MasterCard
Nope.
To pay for the oh. So what do you got to use now? I got to find out.
You got cash, PayPal.
Send a monthly check.
My bad. Anyway.
Stimulus check coming.
In the lean perspective, I wanted to talk about Phoenix still criminalizing homelessness despite court ruling. Protesters are saying it's supposed to be in a court ruling where being homeless is not supposed to be a crime in Arizona, but supposedly they're still picking up people. I think it was a ruling in 2018 by the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals that banned cities from arresting or imposing fines on people sleeping in public places. But the police are still putting this practice in, is what people are saying, and a lot of people gathered. 30 people gathered at the Margaret T. Hance Park Wednesday in downtown Phoenix to urge city leaders to adopt a legislation to decriminalize urban camping. I wanted to talk about this because we saw a story in Missouri where they built some tiny houses and gave these people, a place to stay until they can get on their feet. I think that's something that Phoenix needs to adopt.
Oh, definitely.
We transitional housing.
Yeah, transitional housing is what it was called. We put a story on Habari News talking about it. If you want to go read it, it's on the page. And it's something I think we definitely need to adopt in Phoenix, man. We have a big homeless problem, especially with the weather here. Because, people travel from all over to come here and just to sleep outside because it's not, really cold in the winter like it is back east and north.
Yeah.
So we need to reallocate some land and set it up for those tiny houses for people can have a place to go. It's just urban camping is not going to do it, man.
No.
I mean, it's so sad to see these people laying on the side of the streets.
When they can have a bed
Right.
and everything they need to get themselves ready
Mhm.
for the day.
And, I mean,
in essentially a studio built
right.
like a house.
These old hotels that we see across the city, that's all
run
run down.
down.
In California, yeah, they turn their hotels into home to help the homeless. Phoenix needs to adopt that.
Here's the deal on that and homeless, and that was probably one of my campaign things too. Is actually taking care of the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Our biggest homeless problem is right down the street from City Hall.
Mm.
Now, if you're in City Hall, then we got a problem.
Yeah.
So it's time for us to take care of homeless. That's government funding that
Mhm.
you get. Last year was over 40 million.
Wow.
Let's put it to use.
What are they doing with this money?
They reallocate.
Putting it in their pockets and buying a Ferrari.
That's why it's time for us to vote on some representation that's going to take care of us. When I say homeless, that's us.
Right.
When I say black, and I'm not scared to say it, that's us.
Mm-hmm.
When I say about the community,
Mm-hmm.
that's us.
That's real.
And if that's a part of a problem that's in our community, we need to take care of us.
That's real.
We need to take care of us.
You can't. We can't wait for other people to make the decision,
No.
and
They're
they're not
gonna-
gonna do it.
Well, here's the thing: if it doesn't affect them, if you've never been a paycheck from hitting the curb,
Mm.
you don't know nothing
Exactly.
about
Right.
it.
That's
You don't
real.
know nothing about no homeless.
That's real.
Nope.
If you ain't never got pulled over by police and been brutalized or anything like that, you don't care nothing about
No.
that.
It's not a problem that you care about.
You don't care nothing about that.
Right.
So why would you put any effort in there?
That's real.
That's nothing that's associated to you or you're gonna ever deal with.
Mm-hmm. And that's why representation is so important.
Keep saying
That we have to have people that look like us and been through the things that we've been through to be in office.
I'm a victim of police brutality, so I know.
Yeah, man. It's
know what it
definitely
is.
everybody's been through it. We've all been there. We've all had police tell us how they cannot help us and don't help us. So
Well, that's why I say too. It says, what do you think about the police? We can't live in a society without police. It's not
Mhm.
gonna
No,
happen.
that's real.
That's right.
We just can't.
Mm-hmm.
But and you gave me a test about a tree. I wish you would have said the police tree. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not trying to cut the whole tree down.
No.
But damn it, we need to get rid of some of them bad.
And we need
do.
to trim some of those branches back.
At this
Man.
point, I don't know. I know we're saying different things like better training and all this stuff.
Mhm.
I'm like, we're gonna always have them bad officers.
I
I just feel like we're always gonna have it.
I do think
Gotta get it back to the
what
community.
California did with the higher education.
Yes, and making it
I think
where you had to be
4 years,
25.
25, a little bit older. Stop letting these little young cats come in, 21, 22, coming in, giving them a gun.
Right.
More training, more education. The more education, the better the better decisions you're gonna make. That's just what I believe.
Evaluated mentally.
Get it back to the community.
Mm.
You have to be a police officer in that community.
Mm-hmm.
You can't live in Scottsdale and come to Phoenix.
No.
Yeah, and
that's fact. Yeah, that's right.
Why I
Not
don't
gonna
understand
happen.
that. Why do they do that for all political positions? You have to live in the area, but not for the police officers.
Right.
I don't understand that.
And that's a shame too. Another thing they need to stop doing too, and I did run into this problem, is your address is public information.
Mm-hmm.
So that creates a problem of them
Coming to your house,
threatening you and all
Yeah.
this. And
they just did that to the Detroit governor where they were at her house.
Governor, they did it to Katie Hobbs.
Mhm.
They did it to me. But
Wow.
it's a different story with me because I open up the peephole. Come on in here.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's a different story because your address is public information.
man.
And now they open that door for you to be actually harmed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Man.
It's a bad deal.
It is, and over in Michigan with them threatening the governor, coming to her house in the middle of the night.
Michigan tried to kidnap.
Yeah, and they
Right.
had a plot to kidnap her. So it's been bad up there, man.
And in Jersey, close over your way up, you take the judge.
Mm-hmm.
They end up killing her son and shooting her husband.
Oh yeah. And then she wanted to get some more laws implemented to try to protect the judges from
address.
things like that. Right, to get her address off of these
It was
listed.
public information.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he just look it up, go, oh, well, there you go, right to her house.
Yeah, go to the house.
That's
It
crazy.
used to be, they hit you somewhere out at an event or somewhere off a
Now they come
rooftop.
right to your house. It's online.
Knock right on your front door.
Come right to your front.
Right. It's online public information that anyone can find, and these people are so crazy nowadays. That's definitely something that needs to change. To keep, look, man, what we see, that guy from Belleville, Illinois, he went to the baseball game, and he shot like at least 3-4 senators or congressmen. He tried to take some people out, man. He knew those people were going to be there, so they have to start thinking about, hey.
Well, our new senator Kelly, his wife,
Right,
down in
right.
Tucson.
Yeah, man. So it's dangerous. But that's the lean for this week.
Do we have any events locally?
Yeah, we have the like I said, the Arizona Hip Hop Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And the drive-through.
And then we have the drive-through food trucks.
At the state fair.
Oh yeah. We talked about that. They
There's
got
another
the
The
event.
hot Cheeto
hot
pickle.
Cheetos pickle.
Yep, and
Oh.
then there's the
Oh, that sounds
Two
so
things I
crazy.
hate.
So sounds so nasty.
the Birthday Miracle event.
Mm-hmm.
Over on was 24th.
24th University.
The what?
Birthday Miracle events for new mothers.
Expecting
and,
mothers.
Expecting mothers and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be speaking over there.
Okay. Okay.
I'm one of the speakers.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Dope.
Yeah,
And
man.
where's it located?
24th Street University.
Yeah, 24th
Okay.
Street University.
Our good friend Feed the Truth is hosting.
Oh, okay, Fee.
Yeah, get
Most
a chance.
definitely.
Y'all get a chance to come through there. Cause
Most definitely.
I'm going to hit him with some serious knowledge, and it ain't going to be about no oak tree.
All day,
He's never gonna let you live that down, babe. You done.
Hey,
That starts at 1 o'clock, right?
Yeah,
I believe it starts at 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's make sure y'all go to the events. Make sure y'all like the DanYo&Tita podcast page.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you like Habari Entertainment page. Like Zumba with Tita page.
tomorrow at 1:30 at Support District Radio
Yeah, if y'all want.
near Tempe
Follow
area.
her page to get the address. Like the weekly motivation page.
Awkward.
Aqua. Yeah, we already said that's our sponsor. We already got that down.
Make sure all our sponsors, you check them out. They all have
Yeah.
they all do something for the community and for the businesses.
Yeah, subscribe to DanYo&Tita YouTube. Subscribe to Habari Entertainment YouTube. And thank you for watching, Mr. Tim T. We appreciate you coming in, sir.
Appreciate you, sir. It's always great to have you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, really. Thank you so much. If I can leave a last word.
Definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
Real quickly, if those are out there that need their rights restored, if you've done your time, you don't owe any restitution, it's time for us to get back to the table. Long come with that is hopefully the 17th Amendment. Not promise you anything, but I do a damn good job.
Definitely.
Man, you heard it here.
It's DanYo&Tita podcast. We out.
holla.
Great.
Good show.
Yeah, that was good, man. It's always great, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, sir.